Processing Fear Factory tutorial. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin the tutorial video sequence. 3 vocals. Dino, guitar. Christian, bass. Raymond, drums.
The evolution of Fear Factory has been a 10-year process, and we've for the past 6 years we've been the same unit, so to speak.
Back at around 1990, I was playing with some friends. I was playing in a band with some friends, and Dino was playing in a band with some friends of his. The band I was playing with, they were, really lagging, like wouldn't show up for practice, didn't feel like practicing today, or they had to do this or whatever. And me and Dino just decided to get together.
I used to work at a record store here in Hollywood, and Raymond used to work at a record store in like Silver Lake area. So we kind of met each other because Raymond used to shop in my record store for like vinyl, because we were one of the only record stores that put out vinyl. So that's how me and Raymond met, and we shared a lot of the same interests, we had a lot of the same music, and I actually joined Raymond's band, and I actually played in Raymond's band for like a very short time, and then we realized that me and Raymond were like really hit it off, with the guitar and double bass, that we were moving a lot faster than the rest of the guys in the band, so we kicked everybody out.
We needed to get a place to practice, rehearse, whatever. And I ended up kicking out my bandmates from the other band that I was in, and me and Dino moved in together and just started rehearsing. We just started writing stuff. We had a lot of the same musical influences, everything from U2 to Police to Slayer to Napalm Death. I mean, you name it, all the way across the board. We were musically confused, I guess you could say.
I met Dino because we were roommates in this big house in Hollywood that had all sorts of crazy people living there and had all sorts of crazy parties. And Dino was already jamming in the East LA scene, and he knew Raymond, and he saw the potential of Raymond, and basically grabbed us like, hey, I want to do a project, let's work together.
So that's when I decided to call Bert to come in.
His story is that he's heard me sing in the shower, a U2 song, I think, and so he asked me to come down and see if I wanted to jam with him and Raymond.
And on October 31st, which is actually our anniversary, Bert came in and we were like, you're going to be the singer, you're in the band, we got to do this.
And we had our very first jam session where we actually came up with a song that we wrote called Suffrage.
And from there we went through numerous bass players till we found Christian.
Christian Oldenwolbers is a Dutchman from Belgium. He came aboard in the year December of '93 when Bobby from Biohazard introduced me to Christian in a bar.
I came here on vacation to LA. I was just hanging out in LA a couple months, and bumped into the guys from one of my friends' bands from Biohazard, and they introduced me to Bert and Dino. Told me they needed a bass player, so went to a club and met Bert one night. Bert started asking me all these technical questions. Can you play like this? Can you play like that? And I go, I think so. I'll try it.
And him and Bert met, and Bert invited him down to the rehearsal space to come try out. And when Christian came down to the rehearsal space, right when he walked in, I just felt this vibe, and I knew he was the guy.
So I walked in, and I kind of felt like the guys liked me. So right after that, they took me to a Subway, I think, and they're like, "You guys want to be in the band?" I go, "Sure." What do you mean? What do I want to be in the band for?
We thought he was great. He fit in, he was easygoing, and he wanted it. He wasn't about the money, but Christian just wanted to be in a band. And that proved it right there that he was the man, and he's been with us ever since.
So then after that I had to go get my visa, my green cards all sorted out, and all my legal stuff, and I ended up getting married, so everything worked out pretty well, so I'm allowed to stay here in this country now and play for Fear Factory.
We've been putting it out for 10 years, and we're still here putting out fresh new music, still competing with all the new young bands coming out, and just having a good time at doing it.